Hello, Randy. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Since last episode, I finished up planting the sunflowers we were working on there. I guess the actual map screen would help on that, right? So yeah, 43, 45, 46, 47, all planted in sunflowers. We got some fertilizing we need to do here again this episode. A reminder again here. A lot of our fields we're not doing any cultivation on, although we are doing some here this time around, just again to clean up some of the mess we have with lime and fertilizer and just the crop damage from the weather, right? Trying to clean that up a little bit on some of my fields. I don't know, the OCD on that is, especially 1 and 2, are like, oh my goodness, that's doing my head in here with that mess. I mentioned this here last episode. I wouldn't mind the crop damage so much, but why does it have to like mess up the field to the point I don't know what it's doing to the field, Evan, but for some reason it does this type of thing, right? So anyway, I got to fertilize those fields. Also, in between episodes, Evan decided to plant another crop here. You might have caught this already if I go back here. Yeah, this would be peas, Evan. I planted 8, 9, and 12 in peas. So I didn't just plant a small field, Evan. I planted a big field. A really, really big. In fact, I think this is the biggest field we own in peas. Yep, I'll just go check myself into the nearest facility. I went and, did probably... Anyway, so yeah, that field is in peas. We're now into the month of April, Evan, so we're going to continue planting the rest of our fields here this time as well. Joined by the baby here again as well. And, of course, I'm talking, so she's got to talk as well, right, Evan? I think that's how that goes. So anyway, we're going to get started planting here this episode. And I was kind of looking around at our fields. Here, we got $400,000. I'm like, you know what? 37 there. Combine that with 36, that'd make a nice field, right? That's what I was thinking. So we're probably going to work on that here this episode, amongst maybe some other stuff. So let's, first things first, let's get some fertilizer going here before I forget to do that. Oh, you know what? I probably need to weed those fields too, don't I? Probably should get that going here this episode as well. I just realized that. I don't think I've weeded those fields yet. Probably should check and see what the weed status is here. So anyway, great job, field work. Target position. Oh, you know what? I think these fields are plowed, weren't they? I think these ones were plowed. So let's turn on weeds here. So yeah, no weeds on those fields. Perfect. Also, apparently no weeds on that field. Did I plow that? I don't remember plowing that field, did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. So good. We don't have to do anything with weeds, Evan. I'm okay with that. Come on. Oh, never mind. Lion. Wait a minute. Do we have weeds or do we not have weeds? I was just on the screen. It showed no weeds. Now we have weeds. Okay, then. But never mind, Evan. I guess we got weeds to deal with. So much for that. I was like, oh, yay, we don't have any weeds to deal with. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, cool. Well, let's get you headed up to the farmyard then. I think that's where the weeder is. I'll double check this here, but pretty sure that's where the weeder's at. Okay, then. Let's see what's here. Nope, that's not. That's the other farmyard. There's the farmyard I was looking for. No, the weeder's not here. Okay, where did I leave the weeder at? This is a good question. Is it down on this farmyard? If it is, I'm not sure where, because I don't think I left it, unless it's... Oh, yes, it is. It is, too. It's sitting right there. Just, slide that out of the way. Let's grab that white tractor as quick as I can here before he gets too far. We need to go back around this way. Well, I left the weeder down at the main farmyard. Which, I mean, would make sense. That's probably a pretty good spot for it, everyone. We'll go grab that here. And like I said, we'll have a hired worker. Doesn't really matter what field we start on here. And by the way, at least with the weeder we have, we should still be able to remove all the weeds, even though we're in the next day here. I do typically try to remove the weeds the day of planting. But I forgot to do that here this time around. And it's like, well, we'll get them. We'll get them today, right? So, fortunately, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, what do we got here? Farming simulator. Oh, that's right. Yes. It's interesting that Giants actually updates these signs, I've noticed. I mean, these signs don't stay the same. Like, Giants puts new billboards up in their games. For those of you who haven't seen that, Farming Simulator VR, I should have talked about this. Yeah, Farming Simulator VR. What do you folks think? Anyone? Yes. Farming Simulator VR. I believe that is coming March, I think. I have to go back and look at that again. Yeah, for those who have not seen the press release and all the good information on that, I think that's all public now, right? If it's not, you folks should check that out. Looks interesting, I think. Yes, Farming Simulator VR. Should have known, Evan. Should have known. Wow, nice stop there, bud. Nice stop. You drive like some of the people I've seen in real life. Oh, yeah. Like I said, we'll just start on the field right next to us here. Wow, those all weeds? Oh, my goodness. Hopefully some of those are peas here, because... Yeah, wow. Anyone see any peas? Because I don't see any peas. All I see is weeds. And it didn't look like, from this screen, like there was that many weeds on here. Weeds... it's kind of hard. You know, you got the different colors, Evan. So, like... Obviously, less weeds, more weeds, lots of weeds, and then dead weeds there. So it looks like it's... I can't tell. I mean, it looks like maybe the first middle one there. Oh, good. It doesn't... Hey, there's our peas, Evan. Wow. They are really hard to see, aren't they, amongst the weeds? Yeah, you can't even see the little peas compared to the weeds here. I mean, you get out here. Yeah, there they are right down there, I guess. Okay, well, anyway. Hired worker will take care of this job here quite nicely. Speaking of the hired worker, by the way, we get this lined up for a minute, and we'll hire that worker. You probably noticed I used a hired worker on this task. I have one with our air seeder, and yeah, the air seeder, and this is actually after I cleaned the field up too. Yet one, like I actually went through and like normally I don't mind the missing spots too much of them, but this one, it was a little bit excessive. I'm like, oh my goodness, we got to fix some of these, and I probably would have fixed that one there too if I would have noticed that. But there was lots and lots of spots. Actually, if I get back here. Lots of spots like that right there that were missing in this field here. And over here, like it was a whole, like I had to make 2 passes to finish up a section over here that was missed. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so normally I always give Courseplay a hard time about missing spots of them, but the AI worker, oh, it was a little rough. Anyway, let's get started. Speaking of the hired worker, plant some other crops here as well. Get the rice planters going here. We're just going to throw these on hired workers. Let them do their job here. Throw the hired worker on that. Is that? Hey, there we go. That's the other rice planter I was looking for. Perfect. No field found. What do you mean no field found? Go see what that's about, I guess. Oh, you need fertilizer or not? Well, I guess we'll find out. I've seen this one's out of fertilizer here. We'll see what happens. Oh, you know what's going to happen. I've not flooded these fields yet. Yeah, I always forget. Why do I forget that? Come on. There we go. Yep, I need to go flood these fields. Let's go take care of that here just a minute. That's what they're not happy about. There's no water in these fields. Flood that. I'll just have to fast forward time here just a little bit. See if we get the water level up. It usually takes about an hour. Not quite to flood them, so... And at least the way I've been keeping the time setting here lately, I've just been running at half time. Seems to work pretty good for what we do. That way we got plenty of time if we need more. And if we don't, yeah, you know, we just skip time through the night. Let's see, one more field over behind the house yet. We got this one here, and then we'll have to head down to the main farmyard there. We got the 2 big rice fields down there. So we'll get those flooded as well. So we'll start flooding those. And then, yes, once we buy that field up, and we should have enough money for that if I've done the math here correctly. I think it leaves us $60,000 left. So hopefully that'll be enough money to, get us through summer and plant the crops and all that good stuff here again. I think that'll be enough, right? I guess we'll find out. We don't actually have that much more planting to do really here. We got the 4 fields up on the rice farmyard here. Yeah, 4 fields up here. And then we got the 3 fields down here. And is that it? wow. I think that's it already. And, of course, the rice fields. Got the rice fields, of course, but... Field 3 tractor weight. That's an interesting tractor weight location, huh? Again, I'm running the Farming Guys auto drive route here on this map, everyone. So a reminder again, if you like to use auto drive and you don't want to take the time to record all the routes yourself, the auto drive guy on YouTube has created routes here for this map and built-in maps. So, and for that matter, he does routes for a lot of other maps as well. And so just something to keep in mind there. Maybe even if you just need something to build off of here rather than starting from scratch. Which, I mean, at least for myself, I mean, that's typically how I do a lot of them, but it's kind of nice here on this map, base game map. Like I said, just download the auto drive routes, which I have not actually really made much use of here yet. I was having trouble with the hired worker, so I got the AI, or the auto drive worker. Made a little bit of use of them here, doing some harvesting, but we'll have to see once here. Okay, let's fast forward time real quick a minute. Crank this up here a little bit. There we go. Looks like we are flooded, if you ask me. Turn that back down. Hire the worker. Hire this worker as well. Oh, this was something they did as well. They added something with the water here. For, I don't know, is it ripples or something, I think? Yeah. So this definitely does look different. Used to be when I think we just had ripples. First off, I think Giants improved the ripples here in the last update, if I remember correctly. And then also added, like, water effects. So, yeah. Looks okay, I guess. Not too bad. Okay, we'll leave him to that. Enough admiring the water effects. Let's see. Speaking of water effects, what? Oh, that's weird. Now they're gone. Huh, okay. Strange. Anyway, yes, to the field over here. Let's get this task underway here a minute. Farmland, perfect. Yeah, $343,000. We are going to go ahead and buy that, I guess. Wise choice? I don't know. Sure. And then we are going to combine that with this field here. Not sure what's currently on this field. It's actually a good question. What is currently on this field? There's something on it. That is oats, I think. I'm ashamed to plow that under them, but I think we're going to go ahead and do it here because, yeah, I want to combine these fields right now. We don't want to have to wait, so I guess we could technically leave the crop on there, but yeah, it's going to be all one field. It's going to get messy. Just going to get messy, so we'll probably, unfortunately, end up just plowing that crop under, as much of a shame as that kind of is. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so there. Always very much appreciated. See, the baby's agreeing. She's saying you should subscribe as well, right? Along with that, subscribe. And don't forget, if you like the video, click that thumbs up icon. Also very much appreciated. And if you'd like to join us in on our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. And if you don't want to join, you just want to watch the multiplayer content, well, you can find that link down below as well. RDAllen on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Looks like this field's pretty much maxed out size-wise here already. I was wondering, like, if we make it even bigger, but I think we're running pretty close to the trees and stuff there, so probably end up leaving it where it's at. There we go. It's a nice blend, if you ask me. Can't even tell we did anything here. Like it just looked like it's supposed to be there, right? Then we'll have to check and see what field. Actually, what number did we just buy? 37? Yeah, field 37. We'll have to see if it needs any plowing or anything like that. Plowing, lime, fertilizer, the whole 9 yards. And on that note, let's head over to the comment section in a moment. See what you folks had to say here for our last episode. Starting off with Hetero. Hetero saying, good video. I was on Riverbend Springs and the tornado went through the town. I think the trees showed some damage, but the town roofs didn't go flying. Haha, the roof didn't go flying. Well, that's always good. That would be cool. He says on the Frankenmuth map, I had a field of sorghum that I was harvested, ran a high-speed disc over in the same field because the seeder is not a direct drill. After discing, I started to use my seeder, but it wouldn't work with fertilizer. Oh, interesting. As he ran around the cultivator over the field, that let you seed the field. I wonder why non-direct drill that disc doesn't count. Must use a cultivator. Weird. Sounds like some interesting things happening there. Let's see. Oh, Hetero also says the John Deere 5-section plow is a mod that needs to be downloaded from the mod hub. Oh, well, okay. Mod authors can obviously set their stuff whatever they want. That's not really a Giants thing when it comes to, plow versus cultivator. I'm assuming when you say the John Deere 5-section plow, the John Deere 5-section plow is actually a disc, isn't it? Or is it actually a field cultivator? Let's see. Wisdom was saying there's Calmsden, Frankenmuth, Mirth. Those are the newest maps that are out. Huh? Well, let me do some checking. I know we've played on Frankenmuth. Good map, by the way. Good map. We played on that back in Farming Simulator 22 so again, nothing wrong with that map, but as I've said before, kind of my requirement for maps is I'd like to play on new maps, so we probably won't do that one. Apparently the baby agrees too, or maybe she's saying I should do that one. I'm not sure what she's saying there, but I don't know, maybe someone will have to help me with the interpretation of the other language there. Bit of a language barrier, But yeah, again, I'm looking for a new map here. Probably in the next, week or two of them. We'll probably look at switching maps here. I haven't set any sort of definitive date or anything like that, but I think it's high time we get to a new map here, everyone. And speaking of a new map, everyone, we've obviously focused a lot on crops here on this map. So the next map I play on, everyone, I really want to look at the animal side of things. So let's get into the animals here in the next map. And we'll probably, obviously probably focus on some farming as far as field work goes, but I really want to look heavily into the animals here on the next map. So that might depend a little bit on the map, of course. If we go with the next map, like, ooh, this is not a good animal map, then maybe we won't. But that is my goal for the next map. I'm looking for a good map for animals. I was just going to say, didn't I just run the subsoil over that? Then it disappears. Okay, good. I'm not going crazy yet. Let's see. Ethan was saying I have not, talking about tornadoes here, I've not seen any tornadoes, but I've seen a few videos of people experiencing the tornadoes. So, again, at least for myself, Evan, I have not experienced any tornadoes in this game that I've noticed anyway. And I have played on both, obviously, this map and the Riverbend Springs map as well. I haven't seen any tornadoes on that map either. I've just been doing something right here, the wrong place at the wrong time. Actually, I guess it'd be the right place at the right time, right? And I have not seen any tornadoes, so. Oh, yes, obviously we have, let's see, was it Hetero? Hetero says he has seen a tornado. Okay, let's see once here. What is the status of field 37 here? Well, it's got weeds on it. Okay, it does need to be plowed. Oh, and limed. It's fertilized. Does not need to be limed. Oh, okay. Just the section of worker now needs it. Well, we're going to throw a hired worker on this here then. I do have the John Deere disc over here, or I say John Deere disc. This is not the John Deere disc. This is the Summers Super Chisel. I know it's a Super Chisel, huh? Okay, well, let's get you going on this field here. Throw the hired worker on that. Oh, you're done? Perfect. Let's move you to the next field here. Yeah, got to remove some weeds on this field here as well. Looks like kind of hard to see the sunflowers between all the weeds. And this is supposed to be the small amount of weeds, I think. At least if I'm looking at the thing right, everyone. This does not look like the dark green for weeds here. Unless, is the lighter the color more weeds? My understanding, the darker the color, the more weeds you have, isn't it? I don't know, maybe not. Speaking of weeds, bye-bye. Making it's pretty good progress on this field here, it seems like. Apparently he's just going to do one headline pass. Wow. Good for you there, hired worker. You're braver than I am. Looks like you're almost done with this field. Good. What's up these weird ripples we keep seeing? You can see a bunch of them over there, too. Maybe from all the frogs hopping into the water here as we go by or something. Okay, let's grab our planter here. There we go. Looks long enough to find it. And we're going to start planting some more crops here. Oh, question is what, where, and how much? Yeah, maybe soybeans over here. Got those, and maybe some corn. Or sorghum. Thinking some corn. Yeah, let's do corn on the rice farm yard here. So all the fields that are around that. And those fields, Em and I always kind of consider these three, and then field 32 kind of part of the rice farm yard there. Okay, back to the comments here again. Jeffrey was saying, I've experienced 4 tornadoes. Oh, wow. Apparently Jeffrey's got all the tornadoes over here. So Jeffrey says he's experienced 4 tornadoes on Riverbend Springs. He says plows and subsoilers only get rid of hail damage. Oh, so running my cultivator doesn't actually even do anything. I did not know this. So I actually got to run a subsoiler or a plow to get rid of. You know what? I think we're going to have to end up turning that nonsense off then, Evan, because, yeah, the whole, like, I get the fact that when that hail damages the crop, right? It makes perfect sense, and I have no problem with it. What I have a problem with is, why is it damaging our field? Like, what is this rubbish nonsense? Like, and yeah, I don't, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't know that field damage is the right word for it, but, like, you got all this stuff. In fact, you probably go to some of the other ones here. I don't know if it'll show other. Because obviously these might not even be the only ones. Yeah, maybe it is on those fields, but just strange. I'm very, very strange. Also strange is the mulching on those fields, but that's a whole nother topic. Okay, anyway. We're going to start planting here. Steering assist. Yeah, do 2 headlands. There's going to be like none left in this field. Let's see, we're set on corn. Perfect. Locking on the steering. Away we go. Yeah, it won't take long to plant these fields, Evan. Oh, look at that. We actually have row crop texture showing up here. Because, again, we did cultivate these fields. So, there is, for those, again, going back to the hail topic, Evan, there is an option in the settings to turn off the hail. I believe you can do 1 of 2 things. Well, actually, 1 of 3 things, maybe I should say. You can obviously leave it on, which is what I have. You can turn it off, so I think it's visual only, if I remember correctly. And then there's just, like, off, so you can, like, turn it off. You know, again, yeah. Don't have a problem with it. It's just damaging the field. I do not like that. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Like and subscribe. Hey, there you go. Man, I can't say it here, apparently. Like and subscribe. That's always good. Yep, see, the baby agrees as well. Oh, that's a rock we got caught on there. Try that again. Yeah, I wonder if someone's getting a little hungry here, too, maybe. Yeah. Nope. That rock's not going to let us back up, is it? Oh, no, field found. What is that about? I have to go investigate, see what that hired worker was saying about that here a minute. Okay, which one of you hired workers was telling me no field found here? Looks like you're still... Oh, you know what? You over... Oh. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why this keeps happening. Keep having this problem over here. Come on now. You lower down? No, now you are. You know what? We'll just finish this strip ourselves. I don't know why, but the rice fields around the outside edges of the fields, they keep liking to quit. It doesn't happen on all the fields, but these 3 fields here are particularly notorious for it. And a lot of times you just end up having to finish them yourselves. I'm gonna just, yeah, the hired worker just sits here and grumbles about having to finish them. Oh, I set up just a little bit too quick, didn't I? Oh, well, close enough. That's what they all say. Close enough, right? Okay, throw the hired worker back on that. And I'm going to go back to planting corn. Everyone else good here before we start on that? Yeah, you're still going. You're still going. Planting rice over there. You're working over there. You're working there. Oh, actually, speaking of working over there, you're almost done. Okay, good. Everyone else is good. What in the world is going on with these lines? I think I'm just going to freehand this one here a little bit. We'll wait till we'll get to that line. There we go. We'll go with that one. Next comment here from we'll just say Nestor. Nestor was saying, I don't have a mod folder on my PC. Any help? Well, hey, it's funny you ask about that. I actually just made a video on this here, and I haven't uploaded it yet, so don't go looking for it yet. But I actually got a video I'm working on for this one. I just finished recording that here, and I've got to get that edited and uploaded here. So in the next couple days, everyone, I do have a video coming out on that. So if you're missing your mod folder, got a video, and I'll just give you folks a kind of a quick rundown here. So if you are missing your mod folder, what this has come down to from what I've figured out, Evan, and this has been a long-standing mystery here. Not the first time it's ever happened. Like, it's been in, like, every single version of Farming Simulator that I can remember. Well, actually, it won't be every single, because probably, like, 15 or 17, maybe? Back when the Steam first started with Steam, that's when the missing mod folders popped up. And when I say Steam, Evan, it's because Steam is helping you out by relocating your mod folder. Yeah, so you can thank Steam for this one, unfortunately. And I don't mean, like, really thank Steam, like, it's not a great thing. But basically, Steam is storing your mod folder under a different user account. And this seems to happen if you switch computers. So let's say you got an old computer and you go to a new computer, and maybe you don't have exactly the same username or Windows. For whatever reason, Evan, your username is not the same. It might not even necessarily be something you did. It's for some reason it's different here, right? So what Steam does is Steam goes and puts it under your old username. So yes, you can thank Steam for this one, Evan. Again, not a great thing, Evan, but that's what Steam does for you. So yes, if you're missing your mod folder, you need to go look at other user accounts. And you'll probably find it under a different user account. So you got to go to the other user accounts folder, and it'll probably be under that. Okay, on the note with that comment, Evan, speaking of losing stuff, I think it's time to call this the end of the episode here. that will be it. So again, thanks for watching. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. And make sure you come back here next time. We'll be continuing to plant here.